But the minute I got in the doctor's office, I knew he was no good.
You knew he was a bad doctor?
Yeah, all his patients were sick.
If these were some degenerate bandits sitting up here, then you were correct.
Doctor.
I got Zion lows for days.
But the minute I got in the doctor's office, I knew he was no good.
You knew he was a bad doctor?
Yeah, all his patients were sick.
Doctor. Doctor.
Oh my God.
Yo. So to everybody in the building on a Friday. It's Friday and you ain't got shit to do. That's why we over here. Let me see who we got in the building. Let's see who we got. We got in the house Tulo Keezy in the building. We got Shirelli in the building. How come Sherelle don't got a wrench? I think we on. Let me see. Let me go to that channel right quick. We also got in the building Sorism. As a matter of fact, I gotta let y'all hear the Sorism track, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to let y'all hear. Let me give hook Sherelle up with a wrench. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, we got that Sorism. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all want to hear that Sorism, but it's on him if he want y'all to hear that Sorism track. Shows her the Chanel's reality. She said, what the doctor cooking? You both see what we cooking. As a matter of fact, y'all gonna help me decide what we gonna cook up. By the way, we got $5 hollers. We got $5 hollers going on. Just let me know, if you got a special request, you know what I'm saying? Shows her the Sorism in the motherfucking building. We got It's Wavy in the host. We got Too Strong. We got Candy Cane from Candy Lane in the building. We got Anton in the host, and we got Marcel. I try to kick it with CT, man. You know what I'm saying? I try to kick it with CT. It's a lot of racist shit be going on over there, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know me though. Sometimes I like race conversations because, like, I know white people in real whole life that I be having race conversations with, you know what I'm saying? Not as deep as it be on online. But we be chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? I think race is a taboo thing to talk about, but some stuff need to be talked about. Sometimes we need to have the uncomfortable conversation. Haitians cooking up witchcraft. Of course. Witchcraft are you talking about? A spacecraft? You're talking about arts and craft? It depends on which craft you consider witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? You see what I just did there? That's bars right there. You know what I'm saying? Clip that shit. I'm just fucking with you. I want y'all to hear this track, man. Let me pull this shit up. Let me see right quick. All right, I'll do it like this. I want to show my whole screen, but let me do it like this. Put up a banner first. You know what? I could do it like this. Fuck it. I got ya. Gonna share. You share entire screen. Turn on the audio. Boom. All right, then let's do this right here. And let's let's do this. Let me see. Trying to make sure we share it. Oh, I know what we do. Do this. Yeah. And take down this. All right. And we do this. All right, cool. I'll show you like this, right? Let me pull this shit up real quick too. But how y'all doing on a Friday? In the meantime, in between time, how you feeling on a Friday? You know what I'm saying? Who's intoxicated? I know people is sipping their shit. Niggas is drinking. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, rolling it up. Niggas is doing lines. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got the, you know what I mean? All types of shit is going on. Niggas hitting the crack pipe. You know what I mean? It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday. How you feeling on a Friday? What you got going on a Friday? What going on a Friday? That's what we trying to figure out. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Oh, there it is. I think this is what we got. I think this is it. Let me see. Gangsta Lean. All right, let me play this shit here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta cook up some shit. I already whipped up some shit earlier for the homie Uncle Sir Ism in the building. He said, chill, man. We gotta play that shit. I wait until I get the video. Shouts out to Tiff for Tat in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my girl Tiff in the motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? Doing flips and shit. You know what I'm saying? She doing the shimmy. You know what I'm saying? Like the crackhead shimmy like Tyrone Biggums. You know what I'm saying? The crackhead shimmy like Tyrone Biggums. Shouts out to Zuma in the building. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like button too. Check this track out. I want y'all to check this out. I think I need to turn my mic down so you could hear this shit good.
Doctor?
Oh, I'm muted. That was the intro. That was the Sir Ism intro. I gotta play y'all the track though. The what you ma call it. Let me open this shit. Active and attractive. Hunter Young batch. You know what I'm saying? Let me run that shit. That's what I'm looking for. Active and attractive. Hunter Young batch. Understand me. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see what we got. Let me pull this shit up. Oh yeah, that's that Curtis. What y'all know about that Curtis? You know what I'm saying? Was it Curtis or did we mistaken? I think people think it's Curtis, but it's somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I think people are always mistaken Buddy for Curtis. You know what I'm saying? You know, Curtis Mayfield, Pusher Man. All right, let me run this. This is the track I was telling y'all about. Let me run this shit.
Hey, Uncle Ism on your line one more time. Always stay active and attractive on a young bitch. On a young bitch, man. Understand me?
Doctor?
Active and attractive. Active and attractive. Active and attractive on a young bitch. Understand me? Stay active and attractive. Active and attractive. Active and attractive on a young bitch. Understand me? Hey, Uncle Ism on your line one more time. Always stay active and attractive on a young bitch. On a young bitch, man. Understand me? Easy, witch doctor. Don't hurt him, player. Understand me?
Doctor?
Active and attractive. Active and attractive. Active and attractive on a young bitch.
On a young batch.
Understand me? Stay active and attractive. always stay active and attractive on a
On a
young
young
bitch.
bitch.
On a young bitch, man. Understand me? Easy witch doctor. Don't hurt him, player. Understand me?
Oh my God.
And the moral of the story is to always stay active and attractive. Understand me? You know what I'm saying? That's the moral of the story. What I want to do, I want to end it over on Not for Humans. And I want to end it on Not for Humans and redirect to the other channel. That's what I actually want to do. But yeah, I just been cooking up, man. What do y'all think? Let me see. It look like y'all rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? Show so the Dell in the building. You know what I'm saying? Show so the So Ism said it's fire. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking with the track. You know what I mean? Let me see what we got. Okay. All right, so what been going on in these motherfucking YouTube streets, these ghettos of YouTube, these slums of YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing everybody, you know what I'm saying, witch hunting on beans. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I mean? And you got to be careful what you say on YouTube. You know what I mean? You might mean it one way and it might just sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you got to be careful on YouTube. YouTube is not, you know, even joking. Even I joked with shit before pertaining to people's deceased relatives and shit. And it's like, ain't nothing to joke about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to joke about. And if you hear the full context, it might sound like it was just light. But if you just clip the part where somebody's talking crazy, that shit is crazy. So we got to be careful and be responsible about the words we use and the things we say on these YouTube streets, man. You know what I'm saying? People is out to get you, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch what you say about watch what you say about your fellow man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, somebody could use that against them. You know what I'm saying? And watch what you say to your fellow woman, about your fellow woman. Somebody could use that. You know what I'm saying? We got to be careful out here. Some people's like, why we got to filter? Why we can't speak freely? Yeah, you could speak freely, but still, you still got to be responsible. Just because you got, look, man, you got the power to speak freely, but with great power comes great responsibility. So all that power you got to speak freely, you still responsible for the words that come out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate. Sometimes we want to joke, we want to keep it light, sure. But you got to remember, different people got different intentions on this app, especially being content creators. Most of the time, we're not talking just to talk. Like when I come up on a panel, a lot of times, I might talk just to talk when I'm talking with y'all. Like we chopping it up, we vibing. But when there's a panel of us, we having a conversation and we trying to keep the conversation engaging too. You know what I'm saying? So we still got, even though the conversation is organic, we still up here purposefully. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. You know what I'm saying? And we got to be responsible for the advice we claim to be given. A lot of us being given advice, and it's like, yo, what qualifies us to give these advice? You know what I mean? A lot of people give the advice like it's the gospel, give the advice like it's not opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to give shit based on your own anecdotal. That way people could know going into it, this is not some right and exact formula that they could just use like that. You know what I mean? So we got to be responsible, especially the people who, I mean, even the people who's entertaining. I'm saying I'm an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Even the entertainers, but more so the people who's not presenting themselves as entertainers. The people who presenting themselves as these intellectual, scholarly people. A lot of people is gonna assume that you know what you're talking about and assume that they should follow what you're saying. So we gotta be careful, man. We gotta be careful all the way around the board when it comes to this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to be careful with this shit. You know what I mean? I wanna pull up some shit. I definitely gonna do a live later on. But I just wanted to chop it up with y'all. I was over there on CT channel. I was cooking up the same time I was over there. As a matter of fact, let me end these ones so we could redirect them over there. I want everybody to go to the DJ Witch Doctor channel. We got a couple of people over there. I want everybody to go over to that channel. That's where I'm actually gonna pin the link. I'm actually gonna pin the link in this channel. Let me do that shit. And then we're gonna start doing a little bit of cooking up. I got some cooking up to do for a couple people, but sometimes it's best to do it when you're not live. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's best to not do the cooking up when you live. That way you get more flexibility. Not flexible like, like the Rim Lord. Not that kind of flexible. You know what I'm saying? But you could maneuver more. You know what I'm saying? You get a different way to maneuver. You know what I mean? So I pinned the link in the DJ Witch Doctor chat, and I'll give it like on the 30-minute mark. We're gonna end the things, and what you might call it. We're gonna end it, and we're gonna go over to that channel. We're gonna redirect to that channel. We over there right now. So if you wanna, get ahead of the game, go right ahead and get ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me do this right here. But yeah, a lot of this let me change this shit. I could barely hear the background music.
But the minute I got in the doctor's office, I knew he was no good. You knew he was a bad doctor?
I think it's pinned. It shows who the April in the building. What's up, April? Wagwan, April. Big up yourself, large up yourself. Lately, a lot of stuff been racially charged. You know what I'm saying? We was on CT talking about that whole Carmelo shit. And it's expected that things turn into a race talk. But I don't think them kids was on some race shit. Who knows? But it don't seem like the kids was on some race shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if you look at Carmelo friend group, it'll probably be a mixed group of friends. It's not going to be one race. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But the thing about it, how the news started presenting the shit started looking racially charged. They started to paint the dude, the young man, the kid, as some sort of hooligan, some sort of monster, some sort of, even a YN. I don't even think he was on YN type timing. You know what I mean? But it's very unfortunate they try to demonize him so he could be judged as a demon instead of being judged as a human. You know what I mean? So I'm glad the defense started off by painting him as a human. From what I've seen, from what I watched so far, you know what I'm saying? They pick an all-white jury. They didn't pick an all-white jury. They pick a non-black jury. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's close. You know what I'm saying? But it's not exact right there. You know what I'm saying? It's not right and exact. It's not 100% accurate. You know what I'm saying? What's 100% accurate is there's no black person on the jury. You know what I'm saying? I think they got 2 Asian women, a Hispanic woman, and a Middle Eastern woman. all the male jurors are white. That's definitely accurate. That's what because I was watching some of it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? All the men on the jury are white. They didn't pick anyone that looks like him. And from that alone, we know what that's about. Just my opinion. And you are entitled to your opinion. As a matter of fact, a reasonable person could see why you would think that, could see why that would be your opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I feel what you're saying. I'm scrolling down my Twitter timeline and that's all I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm seeing scrolling down my Twitter timeline. It's crazy. You know what I mean? What do y'all think will happen if I have never been summoned for jury duty? Am I being discriminated against? That's a good question. I don't even know how they pick you. Is it from some sort of censor? I know a lot of black people don't sign up for shit like that. You know what I mean? What about predictions? Any predictions for the case? What do y'all think? Do y'all got any predictions? You think he's gonna walk? I actually think regardless where the verdict go, is gonna be some sort of an uproar. How big of an uproar? I don't know. But regardless of the verdict, I think it's gonna have some type of an uproar. You know what I'm saying? Low-key says she been summoned multiple times. A lot of times, if you're a voter, you'll be asked to join a jury. I've got asked plenty of times. My mom's got asked. I never got asked, but that's because I don't sign up for shit. And I never voted before. You know what I'm saying? I never registered to vote. I never voted. I never, you know what I'm saying? I don't partake in a lot of paperwork activities. You know what I'm saying? You know. I'm a registered voter too. You see? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. You know? I don't know. I always be sketchy when people want me to sign papers and put my government name, my social and shit like that. I just be kind of skeptical when it comes to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of skeptical when it comes to those types of things. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else we got. Damn, 4 times. 4 times is a lot. That sounds like they know you like that. You know what I'm saying? 4 times. That's crazy. Let me send this message. Yeah. I want to cook up some shit. What do y'all think we should cook up? Let me put this up here. I wish if we could only show the DJ Witch Doctor chat. Let me see. Big, medium. Right. This all good. What y'all trying to cook up? What we putting on the menu? You know what I'm saying? Did they actually pick you? As a matter of fact, which one of y'all was on a jury before? Which one of y'all really did jury duty? To me, that sounds like too much of an obligation. Do they pay you? Or is it for free? Do they pay you for jury duty? Or is it for free? You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out some shit. Because if they're gonna hold you up for a whole day, so do they pay you, April? Or they just, you know what I'm saying? Or they just use your time up for free? I'm trying to figure out.
But the minute I got in the doctor's office, I knew he was no good. You knew he was a bad doctor? All his patients
They do pay, but it's not a whole lot. And that depends on how long you are as a juror. So how much they pay per day? How much they pay you per day? I heard they do pay. Them niggas probably pay you like $20 for the whole day. How much they pay you for the whole day? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How much they pay for the whole day? You know what I'm saying? Let me share this right quick too on my community. Let me do this right quick. Yeah, how much they pay? I'm trying to figure some shit out. You know, not like I will partake in that shit. That should seem a little too time consuming for me. I don't think I'll, you know what I'm saying, be trying to do that shit. Anybody watching on Not for Humans, go over to what you call it, to DJ Witch Doctor. I'm about to bless some memberships because I'm about to start doing more membership. I think I'll do the cook-ups membership only because I don't think a lot of people is that interested in cooking up like that. I mean, some of y'all is music here. Some of y'all fuck with the music, but the majority of people fuck with music from like a consumer listener base. They're not like a music head. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Please like and share on the way in. Let me just share this out. But yeah, how much they pay? Jurors receive $15 per day for the first 3 days and $30 per day thereafter locally. $15 a day? Is you out of your mind?
Oh my God.
15. The man ain't even say 50. It's not 50, it's 15. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy to me, bro. How you gonna pay somebody $15 for the time? Do they feed you? At least do they give you lunch? And how much hours does jury duty usually last for? I got two questions. How much hours do jury duty last for? And do they provide lunch? How much hours does jury duty last for? And do they provide lunch and other accommodations? You know what I'm saying? Water, you know what I'm saying? If you need some candy from the store, like what do they provide? They don't pay no $15 out here in New York City. Yeah, $15 in New York City might as well be a quarter. $15 is a quarter in New York currency exchange. You know what I'm saying? When you exchange it to New York dollars, that 15 is gonna last you like 2 minutes. Soon as you pull that $15, you look back, that shit is, you don't spend that shit. Soon as you breathe in and breathe out, that $15 is gone. You know what I'm saying? No lunch, 8 hours plus. So you don't get no lunch? When you say no lunch, you mean no lunch break, or they don't give you? That's crazy to me, bro. Where is here? Where you stay at, Anton? When you say here, where is here? I'm trying to figure out where in the world they pay you that little itty bitty skirmish of some change. You know what I'm saying? Where they pay you that little skirmish from? You know what I'm saying? Shows out the Brownie Ellie in the building. What's up, Brownie? On a Friday, what you smoking on, Brownie? Smoke that shit. Roll that shit up. Roll that shit up, Brownie. I'm actually about to roll up. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to roll up because I ain't on the clock. I'm not on the clock until later on tonight. I'm just chilling with y'all. Let me see. On the TV, they provide lunch to jurors. That's what I'm saying. Broward. What is Broward? Way down. So I never heard of a state named Broward. Never in my life have I heard of a state named Broward.
But the minute I got in the doctor's office, I knew he was no good.
You knew he was a bad doctor?
All his patients were sick.
Man, you trying to burn it. I'm not that kind of a cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to cook up some beets. I'm just getting the vegetables in order. I'm getting the vegetables together. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know, getting the devil's lettuce together. Oh, that's a county in Florida. Okay. Broward County. Okay. That's what's up. I know you was from Florida. That's what's up. Who else is from Florida? There's a couple people from Florida out there. Now, I'm not about to be in the kitchen, you know what I mean? We ain't trying to cause no fires. Only you can prevent forest fires. You know? Only you. But yeah, let me change my background music too, cause I want to ask y'all this here, right? I was thinking about doing some, let me not talk about it before somebody try to steal my idea. But I do want to pick a couple people brains on some shit. You know what I mean? Pertaining to some content. But I'll wait till we in the Discord. You know what I mean? Just in case somebody try to steal my motherfucking idea. Which it don't be a big deal, you know what I'm saying? You can't stop people from stealing. You know what would be cringe to me? People who be crying about people stealing their ideas. You know what I'm saying? If somebody steal your shit, press them. You know what I'm saying? Or let that shit be. But just crying and complaining is like, God damn, bro. That shit is some girly shit, man. You know what I mean? But you can't stop people from copying what you do, being inspired by what you do, however you want to twist it and turn it. You can't prevent that shit from happening, you know what I'm saying? I guess you just got to know how to move with it. You got to know how to lean with it, how to rock with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to lean with it, rock with it. What do you mean, is it messy? Wait a minute, what's messy? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all make my antennas poke up, you know what I'm saying? Studio said, DJ, you got your own vibe. They can't copy that. You know what? Speaking of messy, I didn't know there was a new Fight Club. I heard there was a new Fight Club. I want to interview some people from Fight Club. I wish I could get 5 Fight Clubians so I could interview them and ask them, what do you think about the Fight Club renaissance? What do you think about the new Fight Club, the rebirth of Fight Club? I heard it was a Fight Club rebirth. No, I never been on Fight Club before. I'm not a Fight Clubian. You know what I'm saying? But I fucks with a good amount of them. Well, a few of them. Let me say a few of y'all. A few of y'all Fight Clubians is cool. You know what I'm saying? A few of y'all Fight Clubians is cool. But not all of y'all. Some of y'all is too Hollywood, man. You know what I'm saying? But I do fuck with, you know who's the top shotter from Fight Club? Sherelle is the Fight Club top shotter. Well, shotress. She's not a shotter. She's a shotress. You know what I mean? So I fuck with some of you Fight Clubians. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't want to, but I wouldn't name my shit, Fight Club 2. I won't really do that shit. I fucks with y'all, but I don't fuck with y'all like that. I fucks with you, but do I fucks with you like that? You know what I'm saying? Do I fucks with you to name my first child after you? That's a different level of fuckwithism. That's a different level of fuckwitability. You know what I'm saying? Show the juju in the building. But I want to know, what do y'all think about Fight Club 2? Well, the new Fight Club. Somebody sent me a picture the other day. It was like, yo, you know there's a new Fight Club? LOL. I was like, why they put LOL after the message? What the hell? What the hell? Why they put the, you know what I'm saying? Why they did that shit? Sherelle says she never seen it.
Stop the cap.
Sherelle, you never... Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that Sherelle is lying. Put a 2 in the chat if she's still lying. And put a 3 in the chat if she on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I know she's seen the new Fight Club. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard about it and I'm usually live. You know what I'm saying? I only watch you and Hamp. You know what? Y'all be like, you know what? You know what? Show so to Sherelle. She says she only watched me and Hamp. You know what I'm saying? Show so to her. We let her rock. Even though I know that she omitting some of the truth. Well, she probably a busy woman. She probably a busy woman. They shouldn't have named it Fight Club 2.0. I never seen it, but I never watched the first one. Oh, you never watched? Okay. I thought you been on you. I thought you from the Fight Club era, Juju. I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you new to this Fight Club thing. Yeah, but apparently, because first I seen Beans had post some shit on his community tab, scrolling down my timeline, and I thought he was just joking. But then I actually seen the guy with the colorful dreads, Trey. You know what I'm saying? The truth teller, the teller of truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You know what I'm saying? The teller of the whole truth, the nothing but the truth. The man got a new Fight Club. You know what I'm saying? Last I thought that the man was cool with Hamburglar them. But it seems like he ventured off from Hamburglar them. And he, you know what I'm saying? He farming a new Fight Club. Oh, so the whole truth and nothing, the truth teller. Okay. And nothing but the truth is two different people. Well, there's a whole lot of truth. I thought there's only one truth, but there's a whole lot of truth. There's a nigga in the chat be named Truth, Nexus. This is a whole lot of truth, you know what I'm saying? When I hear somebody named Truth, it sounds like they got like a Christian background, you know what I'm saying? They like to say, I'm living in the truth, you know what I mean? It's a whole lot of truth and a bunch of lies. Shame the devil. Jessica X was how Jessica X oh, you from Jessica X era. I'm about to say. Truth Nexus is the OG. Oh, then long-winded ass Nigma, you know what I'm saying? Show so to him. You know, him and Tequila. You know. Tequila is the brains of she's the brains of the operation, you know what I'm saying? He's just there too, you know what I'm saying? But really Tequila run things over there, you know what I'm saying? Show so to them, you know. But yeah. I guess we get into some cooking, you know what I'm saying? I guess we get into some cooking. Oh, what y'all feeling? We need to request some sort of song. Or if not a song, You know, let me put a poll. This is why I wanted everybody to come to the DJ Witch Doctor channel, man. We both to put a poll in the chat, man. I really want y'all to partake in the poll. You know what I'm saying? What we cooking? What we cooking? We're gonna cook a remake. You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna do a beat? Or are we gonna make a song off of somebody? You know what I'm saying? Or are we gonna do that shit? What am I doing here? A beat, or we make a track off somebody? And the poll is right in there. But not as yet. I spelled cooking wrong. How could you spell cooking wrong? All right. So yeah, well, what y'all on? What y'all on? Oh, you smoking, get creative. Yeah, we smoking, we grilling, we chilling. If you're just coming in, okay. See, I'm reading everything. All right. Yeah, it's hot as fuck outside. But my AC, the thing about my AC, it don't got no middle. My AC don't got no balance. You know what I'm saying? It's just freezing. You know what I'm saying? You turn that shit on, it's like a fridge in it. You turn it down a little too much, it start feeling like it's not turned up enough. You know what I'm saying? So I got it on like 60 something, 62. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to OG Sigma in the house. Shouts out to the OG. You know what I'm saying? OG Sigma, you from the South? Or you from the West Coast? Or the East Coast? What side of the country you from? What part of the country you from? I know I'm down here in Georgia. A lot of people is pulling out the old school Chevys and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Them donks and shit. You know what I mean? It's starting to look live out here. You know what I'm saying? Before we cook on butter, let me check the poll, see what we got on the poll. As a matter of fact, let me do this too. I'll do this in a minute. I'm about to give some memberships over at DJ Witch Doctor. We got OG Sigma, we got April Carter, we got, I don't know this person, X. We got Angie. Wait a minute, I ain't seen Angie in a minute. How Angie got a membership? And we got Brownie Ellie. Angie was funny. One time Angie caught me off guard. She was like, what if I drag my pussy on your face? I was like, what the fuck? My girl was listening to that shit, caught me off guard. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this old lady, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's wrong with this old lady, man? You know what I'm saying? Her crotch must be jumping. I'm waiting to see what the poll says. There's no oh, it said make a song from somebody. Track from somebody. So far we got 67% say make a track from somebody. I'll leave the poll up for like a couple of minutes. What I'm about to do, I'm about to end it over here on Not for Humans. And I'm about to because I'm trying to get everybody in the same chat before we start cooking up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Shows the willing to win in the building. Shows the willing to win. Make sure you come over to the DJ Witch Doctor channel. I'm about to post the link in the chat. As a matter of fact, I'm posting the link in the chat so we could mosey on over there, you know. So far we got 67% saying we're gonna build a track from somebody. What I'm about to do, I'm about to try to get everybody in one chat, and then we're gonna try to get everybody in one chat, and then we're gonna we could look, if we do the beat, let me say this, if we build the beat, we'll write a song. The poll is in DJ Witch is in the DJ Witch Doctor channel, Bridget. Show the Bridget Midget in the building. The poll is in the DJ Witch Doctor chat, Bridget. That's where the poll is. The poll is in the DJ Witch Doctor chat. I'm about to post the link to the channel again. You click the link, it should take you over there. If we build the beat, we're gonna write a song together. We're gonna write the song, and I'll record the song later. I might not do it today because we still got shit to do later on tonight. We got a dope show later on. But if we do the beat, we'll write a song together. You know what I'm saying? If we remake the track, we'll just choose a popular song that we all fuck with. We remake that shit. If we do a track by somebody, we pick the somebody and we find some shit they said and we run the shit. You know what I'm saying? The poll is over here, by the way. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to it. Let me go ahead and end it over here. So it's gonna redirect you to the DJ Witch Doctor. Let me do this right quick. Remove, and it should redirect you. Let me go and kick. Add this to kick. All right, it's redirect. It should be redirecting some people over here from Not for Humans, and then we just start cooking up. Ain't gonna spend too long. You know what I'm saying? Too long. All right, track from somebody. Who do y'all got? Who y'all want us to cook up? We gotta find somebody on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta find. You know what? I had some shit I started, as a matter of fact. We could probably finish that shit. Let me see. What was it? Oh, there it is. Just remember we had some shit started. We could just build on that shit. Let me switch this shit to this. All right. And we end the poll in about a couple of minutes. We're gonna end the poll in a couple of minutes, right? If we remake the track, just give me a song, we remake that shit. We got 33%. We do the beat, we write a little something, a little quick shit, you know what I'm saying? And if we do the track from somebody, we'll cook up somebody on that bullshit. So far, we might gotta cook up Sharon. You know what I'm saying? It's his birthday. We might gotta cook him up. I already started some shit, but we could do it over. We could redo the shit from scratch. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it depends on where you want to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull this up. All right, cool. Let me refresh and then I end the poll. Refresh and end the poll. And by the way, if you got any song requests, just let me know also, right? Let me see. And poll. Oh, I gotta end it from Google Chrome. I got too much tabs open, man. Are we about to end the poll? The majority says track from somebody. That's what we're gonna go with. All right. Let me end this shit in here. All right, this is what we got so far. We could remake it because it was finished, but I was kind of in a rush when I was making it, right? But check this out. If this one is good, we'll find something else.
I'm all up. I'm all up. I'm all up. I'm okay. I'm all up. I'm all up. I'm all up.
What is he saying? You know what? Let me take off some filters. Let me see. He's saying you could line them all up.
I'm all up. I'm all up. I'm all up. I'm okay.
You know what? Let's do this. Let me save this part 2 and do this over. This is what we'll do. Let's cook it over. Right? We save this one as a new copy.
You could tell any of them that come up here, and you what's that Jenna Jack? Anytime you can get it. You could tell any of them that come up here, and you what's that Jenna Jack? Anytime you can get it. Any place I can go every day. Or Mikey B, or Mott, or Angry Man, or Tommy Sotomayor, or DJ Witch Doctor, or Unc B Cheating, Sir Ism. You gotta line them all up. I'm whooping
So that's what he's saying. That is what the man is saying. You know what I mean? Y'all don't hear it? Come on, man. I know you hear this shit. Let me make sure I'm sharing it right.
Any of them that come up here, and you, what's that Jenna Jack?
Oh man, I know you hear this shit. Let me make sure I'm sharing it right.
Or Angry Man, or Tommy Sotomayor, or DJ Witch Doctor, or Unc B Cheating, Sir Ism. You gotta line them all up. I'm whooping.
Sharon said he whooping everybody ass. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to use this part, but it's not on this party.
What's that Jenna Jack? Jimmy plays. I'll kick your chain.
You see, I want to use that part, but it's not. He didn't do it on time, so it'd be harder to do that shit. It'll take longer. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all talking about. Show so the Reese in the building. What's up, Reese? This is what I'm saying. To line them all up. This one, I think this one is a better part right here. I think that you could line them all up is more official. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think?
What's that?
You know what? Let me not let y'all choose because y'all gonna make it difficult. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna make it difficult. You know, and we ain't trying to be here for whole day. You know what I'm saying? We here for a good time, not a long time. We here for a good time, not a long time. Let me see what y'all saying. Line them all up. So the next level in the building. He said line them all up. That's what we're going with. We're going with the line them all up, man. You know what I'm saying? You might gotta All right, let's see what we're gonna do right here. Let me see. We need some drums. We need some drums really quick. Now we need some aggressive drums. If a nigga saying you could line them all up, we gotta play some aggressive, hard hitting, heavy spitting motherfucking drums. We can't be playing no soft shit. Even though it's Sharon. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's Sharon, we can't just be, you know what I'm saying? We can't have him out there saying line them all up. You know what I mean? And his song is so soft, right? Let me see. 75. Let me see, 150. Right, and we're gonna go with something. I'm trying to find a good sample. As a matter of fact, you know what? We need some drums. That's what we should pop it off with. I'm gonna use drum breaks. We're gonna use drum breaks so we ain't trying to take too long. You know what I'm saying? We here for a good time, not a long time. And by the way, hit the like button if you did not. Hit the share button. Sharing is caring. Appreciate you in advance. And also, if you're feeling generous, tip the motherfucking host. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. I just want. Okay, there we go. I just want some hard trap drum breaks. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need. Some trap drum breaks. This one already got the 808s. We ain't got to do too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, we here for a good time, Not a long time. This is what we'll do. We gotta turn this Enigma voice up. I'm whooping their ass. Let me just do this. There we go. All right, let me find a sample for this shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. We need a sample, and then we could worry about all of that other extra shit. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, let me see if I get any effects real quick. No, we ain't gonna fuck with that. Let me see. There we go. What y'all think about this? Oh nah, fuck that. I got it. We better use these synths. You know what I'm saying? We better use these synths. Right? And spice this shit up right quick. Check this out. Bridget says she could barely hear it. You could barely hear the things, Bridget. Let me see. Let me go into StreamYard real quick. Let me see if I could I turn the audio up? What's going on? Oh, you probably mean you could barely hear his voice. Yeah, I probably got to turn his voice up if I use this sample. Let me see. Let me normalize. Damn, normalize and turn it up. Turn it back down. That shit sound a little too What about now? What about just then? Let me know if you heard it just then. Cause I'm actually sharing my whole screen and shit. So I don't know if that's let me see if I need to turn the audio up on my desktop. What about this? Let me know if you hear this. So y'all wasn't hearing nothing? Yeah. Let me see. Let me share that shit over. Stop screen sharing and share entire screen audio. All right. And do this. All right. Let me know if you could hear it right now.
You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping.
All right, I don't know if I like that sample. That's why I was asking y'all before, but I just realized you wasn't even hearing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. This is 1 and the other one is 2, right? Let me know if you're fucking with this one.
You can line them all.
Or this one.
You can line them all.
I'm about to play them back to back, right? This is number 1.
You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can.
Or we got this one. And wait a minute, let me play this one. And I got somebody. I heard somebody in the studio. I'm about to let you up. Let me play this one real quick. So we got between that first one and this one.
You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping. You can line them all up.
That one kind of dry. As a matter of fact, I picked the one before. That one kind of dry. Let me see who we got in this studio. We got Rakim, Robert the Negro in the motherfucking building.
Shouts out to my nigga DJ.
What's up, bro?
Shit, man, nothing much. Nigga just waking up, bro.
This nigga just, well, I already know. You'll be on that vamp shit too, bro. Niggas be up late as fuck in the wee hours.
I had to wait, when the nigga got off, man. I had a appointment, you know, for the you know, the foundation people, like the foundation repair people, when they when they do like when they look at your house to make sure your foundation shit is intact, bro.
Yeah.
The nigga ain't come to like 8:15. I'm like, man, I really want to reschedule this shit up to goddamn tight. But I stayed up.
What do you mean
But
wait, to see if you to make sure your foundation is straight so the crib don't
yeah,
lean and shit?
yeah. Because I got cracks in my shit, so I done already paid and about to have it taken care of. But I thought it was bad, but it really wasn't that bad, you know. So he was just telling me I got a few cracks I can repair and everything like that before the winter time, but everything else is intact. So I had to make sure, because you be trying to, you know, get ahead of that shit before it get too bad, and you know that shit costs too much money.
Oh hell yeah, you got it, because that shit, the longer it stays, gonna cause other problems. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Right
So
now
he
I'm
was,
trying to find a plumber to go over there at my mom's them because they got a leak. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
One of my partners is a plumber, but I'm trying to have somebody that got some insurance just in case
Hell
they
yeah.
fuck shit up.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit. Because
Hell
if he
yeah.
fuck shit up, what do you say? My bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can't have no my bads. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I probably do. When I get off, well, it's kind of too late. I'll just probably Google somebody in the area. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I got off like around 4 in the morning. So I was waiting for him till like 8:15. I was like, God damn. I'm usually sleep about this time, but I'm stay up and wait for old boy to come.
But you still
So
gotta go in. You still gotta go on the road later.
hell no.
Oh, you
I'm
good?
all
Then you good. Yeah, you chilling. Yeah. I
hell
ain't gonna hold
no.
you,
I'm all
bro. I like getting shit done the day before I'm off. So on
mm-hmm.
my off day, I don't gotta do a bunch of running around and shit like that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not like wasting my whole off day running errands, bro. On Candy Cane, we're gonna put the spirit fingers, the feather fingers in the thing. We definitely gonna put the feathers as always shining in
Shout out to
this thing.
Candy.
You know.
Shout out to Bridget. Everybody that's tuning in. Watching my nigga DJ cook up, man. Now y'all see how the magic happens.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna be here for too long. I'm trying to be here for under 2 hours because I still about to go live later on and shit. Probably go
Oh yeah.
later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely be there to support.
This bro, you got your setup. You gotta get your setup so we could get this nigga Rakim on the cam. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, no. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cam up a little bit later.
All right.
I'm looking.
We was
I'm
over there earlier on. We was over there earlier in CT channel. House of Hypocrites was over there telling them white boys they gotta cam up.
Oh no, they wasn't gonna do that. They wasn't gonna do that.
You know, Be Brave, he stay cammed up. He don't be giving a fuck.
Do you think with the way, like with Trump being in office, do you think that's raised racial tensions? Or you think it was like, because some people would say this shit started when Obama got in office.
Yeah, that's a fact. Racial tension started raising when Obama got in office. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And since then, it ain't died down.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Trump is like a little bit of gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because now people is more like emboldened with certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
But Trump exposed a lot more than Obama exposed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I remember when motherfuckers was sitting in back in 08. What was that, 08? Yeah, when Obama first got elected, motherfuckers was sending postcards with him with his face shaped like a monkey and watermelons and bananas and shit. I remember when that shit happened and all of that. It started exposing motherfuckers in this country.
But when Trump got in office, it exposed even more people.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people was more emboldened with their racism, and the white people who was not racist, you could clearly see that they ain't racist.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some of them was mad that people. Some of them be mad at race because racist people be making it kind of look like all white
everybody's
people
like
on
that, and they
type
not
shit.
like, and everybody's not like that. Some like we done seen some motherfuckers check Chud to build a life, and I got black people in my family, man. I ain't with that shit. I ain't with that shit at all. He'll get mad. Yeah, a lot of people that ain't
Even
with
when I
that.
watch CT show, bro, it's rare that you find a younger white person that be on that shit. You know what I'm saying? They had to grow up in a closed, tight-knit community or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping their ass. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping their ass. You can line them all up.
I don't know about that. That song like Saw. You know what I'm saying? Like the bells and shit. I need to find some fighting shit. You know what? This shit need like a electric guitar sample. I'm going to download that shit. Electric guitar.
Saw 4, The Revenge of Sharon.
The Revenge of Sharon. You know, it'd be crazy if somebody started making AI movies. The shit that shit'd be crazy. The shit that go on in this
be crazy. You be hunting for Sharon for the end of the movie, only to find out that it's PhD even. At the end, I was pulling the strings.
Yeah, right. Sharon was just a puppet. He was just like a robot. Oh, this is it right here. Yeah, this is it right here. That's the one right here. You know what I'm saying? Let me download this shit right quick. I already heard parts of it I'll use and shit. You know what I mean? Pull this shit in here.
You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping their ass. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping their ass. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping their ass. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. I'm whooping their ass. You can line them all up. 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 I'm whooping their ass. You can line them all up. You can line them all up. You can line them all up.
I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I like that one. I like the way it flowed.
Yeah, let me see what they're saying in the chat, because you know what I'm saying? You might have this shit sound too much of some gangster shit. Bridget said, no, I like the other tone. Candy says she fuck with that gang. You see, that's that Chicago Chirac shit. You know what I'm saying? Candy from Old Block.
No, Candy probably she from out west, so Candy probably from K-Town, the Holy City, L-Town.
Why they call it the Holy City?
That's where the Vice Lord started at.
So let me ask you this: GD and Vice Lord is like older than Bloods and Crips?
GD started in 1969, and Vice Lord started in 1950, like 58 or something like that. They started like, and they but before then they was like, yeah, Vice Lord's got to be the oldest black street gang in Chicago.
So let me ask you this: was Chicago doing that gang shit before Cali?
Yeah, you can say so, because there was a lot of they had a lot of white street gangs here that caused black people to form their own gangs. Like they had a white gang called Chi West, Chicago and Western. That's where they started at, and they was like what you call greaser gangs. Remember, like when you see, like, you know, the movie Grease with John Travolta, how they used to have
like
their hair
biker
slicked
gangs
back.
with the slick hair, yeah,
with the hair slicked back,
with the switchblades and the chains and shit.
Yeah. So, like, and they had, like, they was like ethnic. So, like, they had their different neighborhoods, like this Italian gang over here, this Polish gang, this stuff like that, and they was already fighting each other. So, with us coming from down south, because that's when black people started coming from Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama. They started migrating up here, and and we was coming up here for the at the time, you know, they had a lot of factories and shit.
Yeah,
so we was like
it was the industrial, yeah.
And
the industrial age.
They didn't like us, so they started attacking us and shit. And niggas was like, niggas ain't know nothing about that, so they was like,
they thought y'all was taking their job. They thought y'all was taking their jobs and shit back then.
And they would use us like that, because, you know, you can imagine back then the Irish complaining that they ain't really got enough. That we need more money. We need to mobilize and get more money. And the owners of these corporate people like, well, I can just get the niggas and pay them half of what I'm paying y'all. That's coming from Jim Crow South. So niggas started, you know, coming more and more for the jobs, and niggas was getting attacked, going through the wrong neighborhoods, and having to stay in certain, to the point it just got to the point niggas started. They was like, we got to form our own shit, like how they got their shit. So that's when they started, you know, creating, like, motherfucking Mayor Daley Sr. His father was which is one of our mayors from back at Real. He was a mayor for a long time. His father, Mayor Daley Sr., was a fucking member of a gang called the Hamburgers.
The Hamburgers.
Yeah. He was, they was. It was like, it's Chicago been corrupting on some gangster shit, man, from way back. Like, the politics is cutthroat. Like, a lot of the jobs and shit is controlled by the mob. All types of shit. They been on some cutthroat shit, and niggas just adapted coming from down south.
So even the people from the West Coast, they from the South too, or they just
like mostly like outside of, like, in the States, outside of black people that come from the Caribbean or the
all
continent,
black people from the South.
They all, like, when you look at New York, they Southern culture comes from the Carolinas and Virginia, mostly. Like, and with us in the middle, our Southern people come from mostly Mississippi and Alabama, and a little bit of Louisiana and Georgia. On the West Coast, mostly, the black folks on the West Coast, outside of the ones that come from Belize, and because there's a lot of Belizeans in LA too. Outside of them, most of the black people that come from there, they come from Louisiana and Texas and shit. Which, if you notice, in LA, that's why they got, like, them Creole restaurants and different shit like that, because a lot of their peoples come from Louisiana.
You said the burgers
Yeah, they
coming.
was a real like.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you too. It was another gang too. Like people gonna laugh at their name, but they was
Who's it?
a real threat. They was a real threat back in the day, man. It was a White Street gang here called the Gaylords.
The Gaylords.
Yeah, I know a lot of people laugh because they think, but you know, it's like a pun
But
off of
Gaylord,
Gaylord.
yeah,
Like
Gaylord is a last name too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I remember when I was in school, there was this one nigga. His last name was Gaylord. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy.
they was everywhere too, man. They was on the north side, the south side. They was super deep. They was like, you know, chasing niggas out
Pause.
their
This nigga said the
neighborhood.
Gaylords was deep. Pause.
Nah, yeah, man. They was they was they was they was they was they was deep, bro. Until because they was trying to keep a lot of niggas out of their areas. They was fighting black folks. They was fighting Hispanics, and they was trying to, you know, keep a lot of people out of their areas. And they wasn't no joke. They was with the shits. They was with the shits. The Gaylords, the Simon City Royals, motherfucking the PVPs. I forgot what that name was. The C Notes, which was an Italian gang over there on Taylor Street. They was a lot of them was with the shits. They kind of died out towards the late '80s because they couldn't, you know, start having white flight because they couldn't stop niggas and Hispanics from moving into different areas no more.
So a lot of these people, you think it was a racial thing, or you think it was more like what you think make the gangs farm, like for bread, for, you know what I'm saying, like the white gangs?
Because I don't know how long they've been around prior to black folks, but when black folks arrived, it was definitely racial. It was definitely racial. If you look online when Martin Luther King marched through Marquette Park up here, because Martin Luther King lived up here for a minute. He said Chicago had been one of the most racist cities he had been to. Like in some cases, even worse than Mississippi and Alabama. He got hit with bricks. He got eggs thrown at him. He got, you know, people was rushing to get him out. Like,
so you saying, I don't know, because it sounds to me, I always thought the South was more like racial than, you know what I mean? Than up north. Because it seemed like a lot of places up north be having like more diversity and shit like that. So you want to expect
that's because when y'all think up north, you think of like a New York and the East Coast area, but in the Midwest, it's kind of different. The Midwest, almost in some cases, is an extension of the South. Like Indiana, that shit ain't nothing but an extension of the South, man. Like, don't get me wrong, they cool in Indiana, but it got that slow pace. It's a red state. In Illinois,
that's where Keon from. That's Keon. Where Keon from?
Yeah, Keon out of Naptown. He out of Indianapolis. He ain't nothing but like 3 hours away.
So where they from is like more like, y'all see that like kind of like country, like.
Yeah, like in Indiana, because like Indiana got the headquarters for the Triple K in the Midwest. So, you know, that was always rumors. I mean, it was always like a warning when you was growing up from the older people. They'd be like, watch out when you go to Indiana. Don't be playing. That's a racist ass state. Be careful over there in Indiana.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The Keon out of Naptown.
Like I
got my CDL down there in Indianapolis.
I wonder if because I've been in the South and I never really experienced racism to where I feared for my life. But I did experience racism. But I heard there's some places that is like, it's not really a Sundong tongue, but it's low key it's a Sundong tongue.
Yeah, like it got a history, or they kind of got like a little microaggressions or something like that. The same here. Like I moved out by Will County, and I remember going to you know, a firearm store and all of that, and they were saying little slick shit. And after I peeped what they were saying, I didn't buy nothing from them. I went and looked up a black owned firearm place in Broadview and went there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. If I go any place and I feel a little bit like discrimination, I don't really shop with them. You know what I'm saying? But around where I'm at is mostly like Indians be owning the gas stations. Because even though bro, it's a lot of poor white people, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of white people. I don't know a lot of white people that got a lot of bread. Like none of the white people that I know is like super caked up or no shit like that. So even in like predominantly white neighborhoods, it still be having like a Middle Eastern person owning the gas station and stuff like that. Because I was on somebody channel. I think it was either CT earlier or I was watching John Galt yesterday, and it was like Middle Eastern don't let people in white neighborhoods, and I'm like, what the fuck? Them niggas be in everybody neighborhood, bro.
And that's something that I didn't know, because they've been in our neighborhoods for so long. I can't remember not seeing Middle Eastern people running stores and shit in there ever since I was a child. So I didn't even know that they be in white neighborhoods, because a lot of them get loans to go to black areas. They get, you know, I don't know if you can call it a loan, but they get something where they're allowed to open up in black areas, them and Asians, mostly.
Yeah, I did not know, like, until I moved to America, bro. I didn't know that there was so much, because we got a lot of Indian people back home, but I didn't know it was so much Indian people that like own stuff and shit like that in America, you know what I mean?
And the funny thing is, you never see an Indian neighborhood though. You only see them niggas when you like at the jobs, like at the.
But they are Indian neighborhoods, because in Donghae they live in certain. It don't be a big neighborhood, and this is why they get so much assistance among each other, because it's like they be having smaller, tight knit communities and shit. Because right here in where I stay down here, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta and shit, it got a place named like, it got like Sandy Springs and shit like that. You might find a pocket of them that in a whole neighborhood is mad people up there, or you might go to the train station up there and see mad Indian people. So they be in pockets of places, but it don't be that crazy, you know what I'm saying, to where you notice it. But I'm pretty sure let me look that up too. We got the biggest Indian population, or Middle Eastern. Populated city in the USA. Michigan. Dearborn, Michigan is the city with the largest concentrated Middle Eastern and Arab American population in the United States.
Oh yeah, they deep in
Dearborn. Yeah, and right after that is Los Angeles, California, and then New York City. And I do believe New York City, because I've seen a lot of Indian people. Let me put Middle Eastern Indian, just to be sure. Okay, nah, that was when I put in Arab. They talking about like people from Pakistan. They talking about the Muslim Arabs, you know what I mean? But when I put in Middle Eastern Indian, like the Hindus, the largest population in America is in New York City, like the boroughs and shit. That's where the largest concentration of them be at, you know what I mean? But as far as people from the Middle East, like the Muslims and shit, you know what I mean? They more take up like Michigan, Dearborn, Michigan. So we got New York City, Detroit. Oh, Dearborn is one of the places too. Dearborn is up there, but not as much as New York though.
Yeah, like Dearborn is kind of like a suburb of Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like a suburb of Detroit. Yeah, that's they shit, the Middle Easterns. But I've seen Asian neighborhoods, but I ain't never seen the Middle Eastern or Indian
Where you
neighborhood.
where you seen Asian neighborhoods at?
We got a Chinatown here on the south side, and then we got a what they call a little Chinatown on the north side, but it's a mixture of all Asians, not just Chinese, Vietnamese, Koreans, and Cambodians and stuff. The south side is over there on 22nd and I think like 22nd and Wentworth, the Chinatown.
I only seen Chinatown in New York. But down in Atlanta, bro, it's mad pockets of different people, but they might be like in a subdivision. Like you might see a subdivision of straight like Nigerian people, or a subdivision full of people from like Laos or some shit. But it don't ever be like the whole city. None that I know of. Even Marietta got a lot of Hispanic people. But it's not just to where it's like nobody else, but it do got a lot of Hispanic shit, bro. It's, some streets is mad stores that just is written in Spanish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because one of my people started staying in Marietta. They moved to Atlanta years ago. They said they love it down there.
Yeah, Marietta is where it's at. I used to be out there too. I used to actually stay out there. You know,
I ain't never been to the A. I'm gonna get up with you when I come down that way, DJ.
Oh yeah, you gotta let me know ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Let me know ahead, nigga. Could probably do some shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who got the best wings? I heard there's some place down there named Ricketts or something like that. They got some.
You see, I won't know about the best swings and shit. I probably get some shit from Magic City got some of the best wings. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I'll be hearing.
It's a lot of different food shit out here though. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that's out here too, bro. There's a lot of people that live out here that be in the chat and shit like that.
Hey, when you ran across people from New Orleans and all of that, can you tell? Could you hear their accent and shit when you was down there?
Hell yeah. What's happening, Wody? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people from Louisiana say son, like people from New York. Nah, son.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got like a New York influencer or something. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fighter caught a little attitude when I said y'all got that. You heard me from New Orleans. He like, no, we didn't. I was like, yeah,
they definitely got that. You heard.
I'm like, y'all just took off the me and just say you heard. I'm like, y'all got that shit from NO, man.
Yeah, I gotta give it up to NO. They said that you heard me. They said what's happening? They say Wody, or they might say woo. Yeah, woo.
And round, they be like, "You my little round, you my little round."
Well, I was
like, "What's round?" It's like your partner from around the way. So they say, "Your my little round right there. That's my round."
Yeah, I had a partner, Jay Renegade from 9th Ward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one of my guys up here, he from the 7th Ward. From the 7th Ward. I heard that motherfucking accent. Me and that nigga was kicking it. He was like, man, we gonna go out and kick it. I'm gonna hit you up. I saw that 504 number. I was like, nigga, you from the NO. He was like, yeah, you already know it. You know it.
People from the NO and Geechee people from South Carolina. That's the most strangest American accents I heard. You know what I'm saying? They sound like they from a different country.
Yeah, no, they sound. I think I've heard people say that they sound like they from the continent. They sound like they got like a mixture of African, like a strong African accent.
Mm.
I've heard people.
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
yeah, definitely. That's what it's sung kin to. So Africa. This is what I be saying, bro. Like sometimes we be like for example, today we was on CT. You know what I'm saying? And then this one dude started coming up there talking about yeah, we was indigenous and we was fighting against the Mongoloids and shit. And I'm like,
that shit, bro.
And I'm like, bro, like I like hearing them shits in private conversation. You know what I'm saying? But when you publicly saying them shit without no proof, that should be looking crazy, bro. Yeah, man.
Got these, like let's say it, man. They arguing with real Native Americans tooth and nail on their channels and shit on TikTok. I'm like,
bro,
y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it. I know I'm of African descent, but y'all got it. What the fuck? My height, my skin, my shoulders, and my motherfucking lips and nose. Where the fuck that shit come from? The motherfucking texture of my head. Where do y'all think that shit come from? And then some people literally trying to rewrite history. I'm like, all right, man, y'all got it. Oh, that's that 3-6 shit.
Which one?
Right there, yeah.
I might use this shit here. Let me see. Let's use this shit.
That's like that old school 90s 3-6 shit.
Let me do this. Yeah, I could actually use this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Make this into some shit. I was actually gonna do some boom bap shit. As a matter of fact, let me keep listening. What else I got?
I got the 9 million.
This is one of my favorite. I use that shit too much though.
I just want the paper. I just want.
Oh yeah, that's that big.
I just want the blood is bumping harder. I just want the.
As a matter of fact, let me use the big.
I just want the paper.
Oh shit. All right, let's try to cook some shit up with this.
I just want the paper. 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 I just.
Oh shit.
I just want the paper. 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 I just want the paper.
Hey DJ, I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
All right.
I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
That nigga 18 went to get some paper. You know what I'm saying?
I just want the.
Let me see.
DJ Paul and Lil Buck Plug, them niggas fucked up. I don't know.
Up on the bus, police rolling on them scooters, screaming they watch them. Sounds of the South, turn it out. Looking never play me on it. Now coming real strong. See no like to back a tone.
Let me see.
I just want.
I'm trying to find something else than the Biggie shit.
Fly swinging, dope and kind, stay up out there.
Player ain't responsible.
Yeah.
North Memphis, South Memphis.
I'm not like Jack and love for business. Players looking wild, so my style never been me so.
Pistol packing, never slip. Criminal, up on the bus, by the name of Joe. He grabbed, he shot to rush. This stuff the criminal, up on.
I just want the.
Criminal, up on the bus, by the name of Joe. He grabbed.
Let me do this. There we go.
Prisoner up on the bus by the name of Joe. Prisoner up on the bus by the name of Joe. He grabbed his shot to brush, then stuck a hoe up in the leg of the guard. He took it hard, the gauge accidentally shot. The story starts like prisoner up on the bus by the name of.
Let me do this real quick. Let me extract just the vocals from this shit. Yeah, we cook this shit. I'm tired of hearing the small shit, you know what I'm saying? And then we better get on up.
Prisoner up on the bus by the name of Joe. He grabbed his shot to brush, then stuck a hoe up in the leg of the guard. He took it hard, the gauge accidentally shot. The story starts like prisoner up on the bus by the name of Joe. He grabbed his shot to brush, then stuck a hoe up in the leg of the guard. He took it hard, the gauge accidentally shot. The story starts like prisoner up on the bus by the name of Joe. He grabbed his shot to brush, then stuck a hoe up in the leg of the guard. He took it hard, the gauge accidentally shot. The story starts like prisoner up on the bus by the name of Joe. He grabbed.
All right, there we go. Let's use this dark synth. All right, let me drag this into session.
Prisoner up on the bus by the name of Joe. He grabbed his shot to brush, then stuck a hoe up in the leg of the guard. He took it hard, the gauge accidentally shot. The story starts like prisoner up on the bus by the name of Joe. He grabbed his shot to brush, then stuck a hoe up in the leg of the guard. He took it hard, the gauge accidentally shot. The story starts.
I'm trying to get a good baseline for this shit. Let me see what it chat. I forgot we let me see what's going on. Trying to find a good baseline for this shit, man. Let me put some effects in this shit and we better get the fuck on up out of here. Let me see.
Путіна єблом об тейбл. Путин.
Damn, don't I got a police siren? There we go.
But the minute I got in the doctor's office, I knew he was no good.
You knew he was a bad doctor?
All his patients were sick.
Doctor?
the minute I got in the doctor's office, I knew he was no good.
You knew he was a bad doctor?
All his patients were sick. But the minute I got in the doctor's office, I knew he was no good.
You knew he was a bad doctor?
But the minute I got in the doctor's office, I knew he was no good.
You knew he was a bad doctor?
All his patients were sick.
I'm about to export this. I think I'll come back and mix it down a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's sung, sung all we need is sung. You know what I'm saying? I think the vocals is Gucci. Let me do this real quick. Because we got to get on up out of here. I got some shit to do before we pop it off tonight. It's Friday. It's payday. So that means it's payday for all of us. You know what I'm saying? I hope you got paid. I hope I hope your boss ain't fucking with your paycheck. If they fucking with your paycheck, come back to the chat and let us know, and we gonna run down on them. You know what I'm saying? Probably virtually. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let me stop sharing screen. I know this big bad bull don't got a wrench. We got to make sure big bad bull got a wrench because he might piss somebody off and they might try to time him out. You know what I'm saying? So just for his own safety, we need to make sure he got a wrench. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to, you already know Bridget. You was just about to time him out. See, Bridget was about to time you out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the vocals in it is for like the reason why I put vocals in the beats is because let me do this here. Wait. The reason I put vocals in the beats is because it's so people who don't rap could enjoy the beat. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like this one. Let me play this one. And this one got some vocals in it because most producers we used to making beats for people to rap on. But it's just sometimes you just want to just build beats as an artist, not as an artist, but a producer artist. You want to build something just so the people who like listening music could listen to. That's why I put vocals on the beats. You know what I'm saying? Because some people listen to beat to work out, listen to beat to write to. But when you put a little bit of vocals in it, a little fainty, it don't take away from the song, but it's still song popping. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like this shit right here.
But the minute I got in the doctor's office, I knew he was no good.
You knew he was a bad doctor?
All his patients were sick.
Doctor?
I learned to build beats from I learned to build beats just by being in the studios. You know what I'm saying? And because I wanted my own beats, because I used to just do music, recording and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I just when I had my surgery on my shoulder, I was home for mad long, just not doing shit, and I had a lot of time to learn how to build beats. So I would say from being in the studio and from watching like different YouTube videos, but nobody in particular. Like I can't credit it to one specific person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shout out to the Big Bad Bull. He said, I love the way you're showing the screen with yourself lightly fit in the background. I don't think I've seen. Okay. So if you see anybody else, we gotta send them a copyright claim. I really need to get out of here. I need to go ahead and eat some grub, you know what I'm saying? Some steaks and sweet potatoes and broccoli and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll see y'all later. See y'all later in these YouTube streets. I'm about to leave y'all with some music, and then we are out of here. Let me see what we got. We leave y'all with if you need me, holla at me on the Discord, IG, etc. But I'm most likely not gonna be at the crib. So if you need me to send you anything, that's gonna be later on. Let's get out there. Let's get out. Let's see what we get.
Gotta get this shit in one way. Tuesday, I'm sitting back counting up some new pay. Wednesday, I just might go to the mall and spend it. Thursday, she gon' throw that ass back and spend it. Thank God it's Friday, catch me on the highway. Saturday and Sunday, get into the money. For the team, huddle up. Every week, run it up. Monday, I'm back at it. Thank God that's Sackland. New wave, new plays, new J's. Let's get it. We can run it. Blue honey, new money. I'm weak. Bad bitch, ass thick, stomach lip. Louis coat, neck froze, North Pole, too chilly. I'm up, don't hate, get up with me. Big off, fast cars, know you hit me. I think about a bag every minute of the day. She got so much ass, she can get some other way. Get out that Nissan, you look better in a roll. Red bottom heel, French tip on the toes. These rap niggas be cow, ain't nobody at your show. Stop fucking with that rookie, baby. Welcome to the party. Boy, I gotta get this shit in one way. Tuesday, I'm sitting back counting up some new pay. Wednesday, I just might go to the mall and spend it. Thursday, she gon' throw that ass back and spend it. Thank God it's Friday, catch me on the highway. Saturday and Sunday, get into the money. For the team, huddle up. Every week, run it up. Monday, I'm back at it. Thank God that's Sackland. Like, bro, don't get that shit on my sheets, bro. Doctor. In the business, smoking more. Hey, rock. Hey, pocket full